Hey guys, it's me, nlovewithreborns2011. This is my video entry for Reborns 2011. She wanted us to tell how we got into Reborn, so I'm gonna try to tell you my story. So a couple years ago, I found out I was pregnant, and I carried my baby 6.5 months, and I ended up going into premature labor, and I lost her during delivery, and she was actually stillborn when she was delivered. So it was something that was real hard for me to go through, and I was really depressed for a long time. And it was even harder with the fact knowing that I didn't really get to spend any time with her because when she was born, she didn't have a heartbeat, so there was no cuddle time or anything to really hold on to as far as memory. I do have a couple pictures of her, but like I said, she was stillborn when she was born, so the pictures aren't real good pictures of her. She was no longer had a heartbeat when the pictures were taken. So anyway, I remembered when I got on eBay. I think it was during the time that I was pregnant. I got on eBay, and I was looking up the baby Think It Over dolls because I thought that I wanted one, because back in high school, we took that home, and I really enjoyed it, and so I got my home ec teacher to let me take it home a couple more times after everybody else had taken it and got their grade. And I just thought it was really neat. So anyway, when I remembered when I was looking the baby Thinking Over dolls up, there was a lady that had reborn one, and she done an amazing job on reborning the baby Thinking Over. And so I got on there, and I had found her and found the doll that the baby Thinking Over she reborn. I had saved it on my eBay account, and so I got on eBay and I looked her up and looked at some of her listings, and that's when I found her reborn dolls. And she done, she done some really amazing work. And so I emailed her, and I told her my story with my little girl, and how that, I asked her if there was any way possible that she could make me a custom baby. I wanted a little baby girl made to favor my little baby girl that I lost. And some people might think I'm weird and everything else, but it was just like a comfort thing to me. I just wanted something to hold on to her memory. So I asked this lady if there was any way, if I sent her pictures of my little girl, if she could pick out a kit that looked, the most similar to her, and would reborn it, to look like her the best she could. And she said that she no longer took custom orders, but after hearing about my story, that she would be willing to do that for me, because her mother had also lost a baby, and so she knew a little bit about how, where I was coming from. And I told her, that it wasn't going to be anything that I was going to get done right then, that I would have to save up for it, because the price she quoted me was, it was pretty high, but, for what I was asking for, I thought it was very reasonable. So anyway, I continued searching reborns on eBay and looking at other artists' work and stuff, and then I decided, that I would get on YouTube and maybe look up some on YouTube. And that's when I ran across a bunch of people in the reborn community and the videos that they had made of their little reborns. And how they really enjoyed them, and they would make videos of dressing them and all that. And I just thought, well, that might be something that I might like. That might be something that might help comfort me, and I wouldn't be as depressed, as I was. And so I continued watching the videos and subscribing to people, and enjoyed just sitting back and watching everybody's videos and everything that they were doing with their babies. And so I decided that I would start saving up for one. And then I ended up, when I was looking at the reborns, how it'll have like suggested videos and stuff, and that's when I ran across silicones. And I started looking at it, the the silicone collector's dolls, and just like I was with the reborns, and asking, who their artists were and stuff, because they were really good. And then I started doing some research and looking at all the artists' babies and their prices and stuff. And I knew that the price range that the silicones were in wasn't anything that I could really buy right now, because I'm a college student. I'm in school trying to get my nursing degree and stuff, and so it's not something that I really could afford at the moment. And I'm not with trying to pay for school and pay bills and stuff. So anyway, that's when I ran across a lady's videos on YouTube where she was showing how she made her silicones. And then I ran across another artist's videos, and she was showing how she sculpted hers and made her silicones. And after watching the videos, I thought, well, maybe that's something that I might want to get into. And so I started searching doll molds and stuff on eBay, and found one that I really liked, and decided that I would get a doll mold and some silicone and try to make my own dolls. Well, anyway, so I started doing that, and I did have a lot of mess ups. I do have several pieces I messed up on, and I realized that I couldn't get the air bubbles out just by tapping the mold. So I Googled what you use to get the air bubbles out of the silicone. And that's when I discovered the vacuum chambers. And I continued, Googling and how to make vacuum chambers and stuff. And I ran across this guy's video on YouTube, and he showed how he made a vacuum chamber for pretty cheap. So I talked to my fiance about it, and we went to Harbor Freight and a couple other places and got the stuff to make me a vacuum chamber. And that's how I got here, and that's how I got to where I could make my own doll molds. And I just learned the painting thing with trial and error. I'm not the best, but anyway, this little baby in my swing is my little full-bodied silicone. She is mine, and she's the one I'm keeping. And I have my first reborn I have purchased. She is in the mail, and she should be here hopefully in a couple days. So I'm extremely excited about that. So anyway, that's how I got into wanting a reborn, was from my sad story of my little girl and wanting to have one made to look like her. So I still haven't got that doll the doll that I wanted to favor her. I actually lost touch with the lady that I had talked to about doing her, so I'm hoping that maybe I can run across another artist that could do her when I get the funds up to have her made, because I know with her being a custom that she'll be, a little expensive, but that's okay. But anyway, yeah, so that's how I got into reborns and silicones. And I've really enjoyed watching the videos in the reborn community, and I love how sweet and loving everybody is in the community and how helpful they are, and I just enjoy watching everybody's videos. And so yeah, that's how I got into the dolls, the reborns, and the silicones. And I hope I didn't bore y'all. And so yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.